Welcome back everybody to another episode of Banished Co-op. Welcome back to George. Hope everyone is doing well. Okay, just a couple of things. I don't know if this is going to be the last video I do. I might do one more after it. So there's some things we need to cover. We need to kind of sort Martha's home out because she's going to go a little bit nuts if I've not done anything with that. It wasn't necessarily one of her demands, but I think, yeah, it's something we should focus on. Because I don't want to kind of have a bit of a backlash from that. We are producing a bit of gold. She probably wants more than that, but that's fine for now. There's a couple of things I want to go through over here. I've spoke to G.E.O.R.G.E, and he's going to try and make these square. Oh, is he going to try? I think he said he had. Yeah, he has made that. Sorry, I've asked him to do a few things, so I'm kind of losing track with myself. So remember, this road here is Verdant Plains. And we don't have a Verdant Plains tile. We have this one, which is slightly darker. So he's made one, and that, yeah, that is the one I'm thinking of. That will be in the next update to us. So that's great. Also, I did ask him for the like the windmill. Actually, I'll throw a picture of that up just here, just so you know what I'm talking about. Because I'd like to have one of those maybe in here, or even in here, probably here. I think that will look quite cool. So there's still a few bits I want to tweak on these, but that's going to wait now until I come back after my vacation. I know by the time Noble and Night Ghost have done their episodes, there's probably going to be a lot more to decorate, but it should be okay. I like the pond in here, so quite happy with that. I've now moved the stable in here as well, and we've put an extra one in. We're probably not going to produce enough with this field alone to keep this going, so we'll kind of... we'll have to think about that. Maybe Noble or Night Ghost can deal with that. Add some more farms. I don't quite know what they want to do here, so that's why I've not extended the farmland. Otherwise, I probably would have a little bit. I still think a train station would look fantastic in here. I don't know. I might make a bit of a ad hoc sort of station. I've also, between now and the last game, just because stone was a little bit low, I've threw in some stone roads just to kind of mark off to the guys the bits that I have kind of looked at, because it'll just kind of stand out. So yeah, that's why I've done that. What else have we done? I don't think I did anything else. It was just a few little bits. Oh, I removed the stable from here. I'm going to rebuild this just a little bit further back, or maybe even put two of them in, because he's going to accept a lot of nomads, so I could put two kind of back to back. Yeah, we'll do that. Just in preparation for the chaos that will happen. And we don't actually have, or should I say we've not had any nomads as it stands. So yeah, there's a lot going on. I uploaded episode 13 to YouTube, and I've set it as private. So basically I wanted Noble to have a quick look, just so he could kind of explain some of these things. This is in use. He just says they turned it off until we need it, so I need to keep an eye on furnace fuel. Even know if we're using it. Who knows? But this is supposed to be a warehouse area, because I think I mentioned in the last episode about making some apiaries and some other food processing stuff. But this is going to be a bit of a warehouse area, and that's fair enough. I don't mind that. I think that looks quite good. I just kind of need... I think it needs to be spaced out a little bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that, and then by the time Night Ghost and Noble have done whatever they're going to do, I might start putting some cranes and stuff in here, and some resource piles. But like I said, I don't know if they're going to add any more to this or not. So I will wait and see what they do, and no doubt they'll watch this video and one of them will pick up on that. I'm not too sure. But yeah, so we could put some cranes and resource piles and carts and all sorts of stuff in there. But yeah, we'll leave that. What's going on there? Okay, we're in spring and I'm playing at 1x speed. I was thinking, why on earth is nothing happening? Okay, so before we move on to Martha's house, we're just going to do a couple of bits here. I know I said, I think it was in the last one, about lights. But I'm going to put some lights here. I think these will sit here nicely. I don't know. I might go with these ones. So if we do this, I don't know how we are for the lamp oil, but we have olives now, so we can most certainly make it if we don't have any. Just I don't think we've got the whale blubber. I don't think we've got any of the buildings that produce that. So, yeah. Right, I'm just going to put these literally where the entrances are. Not going to put them anywhere else. At least not for the moment. Usually I would put them kind of like that. But I don't know, I want to do it like this, just to kind of do it a little bit different. That one. I'm not going to finish this off yet either. Because I know they're still going to come in and tinker with stuff, so I'll do what bits I think will be right, and then if they want to come in and put anything else in, that's fine by me. We're in spring, so I can get some bushes and stuff in. I'm thinking of privacy here. I don't know if we should go with that, or I think we might go with, what's my favourite tree? I forget what it's called. I think it's the birch. Oh, the birch doesn't want to sit in the middle. Birch is not playing. I wonder if we use this birch. Will this one work? Needs to be the ghost one. Never mind. What else? We got the oak tree's quite nice, but that also doesn't want to sit in the middle. How frustrating. Ah, good. Could go with some of these ones, because they're not too big either. Plus we've got like these blossom trees. I do think they're a little oversaturated, some of them, but they're not all that bad. We've got the willow trees. That is a gorgeous tree. We will have to use it at some point. Massive. Oh, is that one? I think we might. Actually, there's not enough room to put trees in there, is there? And that'll have to be bushes. So which bush are we going to use? That's the next question. I don't know if you want one with flowers on or not. We could do. Do those little ones. Actually, let's go for some red roses. I think that'll look quite nice. And we'll do the same here. Now this one could have trees. We could put fruit trees in as well. We have, you know, the capability of doing that because Noble's put stuff in for us. What tree was we going to put in here now? It's like these ones, wasn't it? I don't know which colour though. We might go with purple. We'll put a purple one in each corner. Just for a little bit of consistency. And then maybe one of those in the midpoint. I just have to do a little bit of guesswork on that one. It's going to be roughly there, and the same out there, isn't it? And then on this one, position it. There we go. And I'm guessing, I think about that. I might be off a little bit. Now when they build, we can put some bushes in. I'm going to keep the game on this one speed at the moment, just while I place a few bits, because I need to think. Usually I just constantly play at times 5, but I don't want the years just flying by because of that. I'm going to put some stone down here as well, just because we got our stone mines here and the tools. Oh, here it is. Just taking forever. I've got 10 people in here now, and 5 in that, so that's quite a lot just devoted to stone alone. It's just not really generating very quickly. And they have their stockpile. Tools are not a problem anymore, thankfully. Kind of avoided that one. We've still got a couple of bits to decorate in there. I mean, I was going to put some warehouses and stuff here. I'm just thinking though, because we've got the magazine and we've got some random ones, maybe over here. I'm just wondering if we put in just like a food storage. There's I forget what it's called. Kind of a nice building. Is it? No, it's not a root cellar. A granary. I think it might be called a granary. Storage shed. It might be a red ketchup one actually. Grain silo, root cellar, granary. There we are. Now that's got to be for food. And I'm thinking here, because we're going to produce all the fish. We're not even smoking any of this fish, are we? Maybe having this, or even here. We don't want it too far away though. Plus we've got the animals here as well. I don't know the best location for fairness. I'm not too sure what's going to go in here. So I think we'll wing it. We'll put it in there and we will put in a normal bog standard road. I think they can walk through this building. Oh. Do that. This doesn't have to stay this way. I'm just making it that way for now. Okay. And that's that. That's this. And trees in it. Okay, let's go and take a look at Martha's. The first thing I'm going to ask them to do is remove some of this clutter so I can see what I'm doing. I don't mind some natural trees being around. In fact, I think we're using some of them. Yeah, so I don't want to trim them back too much. I'm thinking, where's the main lake? Can she get to the... Can she get out of here? I don't think she can. I'm thinking of putting a space for a ship to come in for her. This is the like the main sort of area. There's the main river. Kind of secluded. Right, what we're going to need to do is raise the land a little bit. I don't want to do it too much. I'll use power tool. So we can give her a little bit kind of a garden. In fact, we might. That. A little bit more. Actually, should we just do it straight to... Yeah. Straight to there. Not too over the top, is it? That'll allow us a little bit of space just to kind of do some stuff. Now this is not her main home, so I'm not going to make it too lavish. But we need to make it kind of nice. So we're going to put a bit of quay wall in. Just so she's got somewhere to kind of go up to and look out over the lake. And contemplate what she's going to do with all that money that she's making. As if it doesn't go to her father. I don't even know actually. Does she keep it? Or is it all going to her dad? Hey, he might even be around still. I don't really know too much about Martha in all fairness. I guess we're going to find out more as time goes by. Or somebody will know a little bit of information about her. It can't all be completely secret. Right, I've left that one for a reason, because I'm going to put a... What is it? Is it this one? I want to put like a pathway down to the river. The only other thing that leaves us to do, yeah, that is, it just needs raising on that one. There we go. I think not too shabby, and then we can just finish this corner off with the great piece. So perfect. Let me just up the speed a little bit. Let's take it to 5. As we've placed a few things down, we'll get some doing here. We're in early summer. Getting close to the... Watching the yield is quite interesting. Because if this doesn't get to 100% before it's time to harvest, then there's something wrong. You might need an extra farmer or something like that, or the house might need to be closer, because they're gonna obviously to and fro when they're doing stuff. So yeah, if it's not getting to 100, got issues. But we're still in early summer, so I'd like to think that would get there. How many clothes we've got? Oh, we're not really struggling for anything. We're struggling for iron. Maybe that's... we need the furnace fuel. What's going on here? Sawmill. Making firewood. We got any buildings that are kind of set at max? I don't know if we have the forge. Glasswork. Okay, that's still got a furnace fuel. Short of sand. But there's 2 more buildings here, isn't it? Let's unpause those. Let's get them going. Why not? Get in here. Another glassworks. 4 furniture and 8 copperware. Alright, you can change this. Okay, 4 lamp oil. That would probably be the easiest one to make. Especially now we've got olives. So we could always do that. Guess we're not making iron, are we? Interesting. Right, they've put these in. Right, so we've not... For whatever reason, the lamps have not built. So we've either not got the resources, or we're not making lamp oil. Don't even know if we have the building for that. A lot of stuff full over here. Fire bundle. Okay, that's fine. Just means there's more people wandering around. Dry goods is... okay. I seem to be missing one of my windows. Is it this one? There it is. So, dry goods. Let's up that to 15,000 for now. Materials is fine. Most of them are fine, aren't they? Let's go. Right, what we at? See, yeah, there we go. Look, we're coming up to 100%, so that's perfect. They've already started harvesting. That got to 98%. It didn't quite make it to 100. Oh, we're gonna put some more bushes and stuff in these. I think we might use some of the smaller ones. I'm not gonna do them just yet though. Raider. I need to find the freezing cows and horses. What's the game? Yeah, these are the ones I asked it to order. It might be worth getting some of these. Because they're gonna give us milk, aren't they? To think. Oh, bang on, there we go. So is that... Oh, that's 4 of them. Ooh. Can we afford any more? There we go. 8. Actually, we could probably... This is going to empty this place out, but it'll give... people something extra to do. 300 did I put in there, so probably maybe we went totally the opposite way. Additional 25, but that's 2 more. There we go. My maths is not as bad as sorry, not as good as everyone else's, but I know Night Ghost struggles as well. And Noble for that matter. There we are. Oh, we got some extra cattle as well. Why are they kind of standing like that? Look at that. That's really weird. Okay, we will unpause one of them as well. And we need to put 1, 2, change that one to... That one will do sand, excellent. Right, so who makes lamp oil? I can't remember. Let me pause the game a sec, we don't want it to run away with itself. We're in the wrong menu for a start. And I see Noble Rambler's just uploaded episode 12. He's just come up on my phone. He's been busy. He's keeping me on my toes. I guess it's not this one. Which one makes... Never remember. It might be. Double check, because we have one here, right? Yep. No, it's not. I know why. It's... I know which one it is now. Can't remember that where it is. I can't remember the name of the building either, which is really useful. I'll know it when I see it. Gotta be here somewhere. Unless it's moved. I feel like it's gonna drive me crazy until I find it. I'm gonna go absolutely out of my mind. Your house. Gonna be somewhere really weird like this, isn't it? What's that? Is that a coffee house? A soup kitchen? Smokehouse. Ah, it's that one. There you go. I knew we'd find it eventually. This is a fairly big building. So where we got the olives over here. Not going to fit there, is it? Don't want to encroach onto that area too much. Put it in here. Is this going to be the farm area? I think it is, isn't it? If you kind of look at it, it is pretty much food production, including this and that. I think we can probably sneak this in here without anyone noticing. Let's kind of put it somewhere like that. Still not took that building away, but a few more people in. Down pause some houses I did. We probably need some extra houses here, but I'm not going to worry myself about that too much. Okay, so we've got that building and we just kind of need to be prepared for when it's up and running. So, right. What are we going to do for Martha? We give her a different road? No. We'll go with stone, even though we don't have stone. Because we're running so short on it. I think we can do something. It's gonna feel pretty basic. I feel like I'm gonna get some grief for not making it pretty enough. Oh, road again. Let's take this the whole way. That, okay. Here comes the snow just to make everything that much more difficult. So if we bring out a dock piece, I don't know if we want it to put the lower piece as well, haven't we? I kind of like the idea of having that. So where's the steps? Steps in first. And then that's there. Go out a couple. Five. I can't see what I'm doing exactly here, so this might not turn out the way I expect it to. So we've got to wait for that to build. Again, we haven't got the materials to do lights. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. Objects. Go with something a little nicer. Do that one. In fact, if we place them every time kind of one of these, might be better off. Can't remember where I placed the ones here, so I'm gonna have to wait for that. Oh, I've put the wrong size in. That's. I want to do that. Wait a minute. Oh, cancel. No. They've done it too quick for me. Let's try that again. Okay. I'm panicking because it's Martha. That's the problem. Which one is it? I thought it was that one. That is the low piece. Right, let's try that again. And what we're going to put along here, I think we got to make it look kind of pretty, haven't we? Just go with. Do we go with bushes? Because she needs a bit of privacy, doesn't she? I think we will. You never know who's going to be kind of peeping in, see what's going on. So she'd enjoy kind of having no one being able to see into her home. So we'll run this along here. We might put a double one here. Yep, it is. Got a trader to go and deal with. Let's pause the game just a second. Down road. So we can get. Well, I want to get this kind of done before we go and see what the trader is. I don't know if we use the ghost one or not. It doesn't really matter. That one there and a little end bit. Need to adjust. Fine. No problemo. Easily fixed. There we go. That and here. Perfect. Let's go and see what that trader was. What have you got for us? Ooh. Anything that I've ordered? No. Is there anything in here we need? Wash. Fruits, figs. To be honest, we cleared out a lot of what was in here, so it's probably not much we're going to get. As soon as we hit the new season, we'll open those for building as well. Which has been demolished. I was going to say, it really looks like it, but when you think about it, it's 150 odd things I've asked them to do. So let's increase the amount of guys that are working. How are these doing? That's made 1. That's made 2. Okay. Right, so the front of our house, we need, where is it? Here it is. Right, let's switch to the ghost ones. That might make it a little bit easier. I don't know if I want to go with the squares, bowls, or these. I think we'll go with these. They're really odd, don't they, in the snow? And we'll put some smaller bushes in those. I've used the ghost ones. Did I not use ghosts? Surely I did. I must have done. Okay. Been a little bit awkward. No problem. Not gonna take any of that. We don't need it at this point. And they're building that. Stone. How stone is still really low. Oh, they've took that building away. Fantastic. So we need town lodging. Is this the one that he used? I don't think it looked different than that. Aha, that one. Could do with a stone one, really. Is it? I think this one's massive. I think it can be upgraded. That one just looks a little bit, yeah, too upper class for this area. So if we put in, that's how many squares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Ooh, I don't know if that's gonna. That's perfect. Well, actually, no, it's not, is it? So let's take that one away and leave a space in between. There we go. Just make things a little bit more difficult for my already overworked workers. Not like they've not got enough things to do already. They should be focusing on Martha's home. Right, here we go. Yep, that's worked perfectly. So we can make sure we get the right piece in this bomb. 4, 5. I did want to put like a bigger ship kind of in here, but I don't think it's going to work. Just because there's no real way in. Although I could put it there just for the show of it. No, my brain doesn't work that way. It'd bother me. It just really would. It's bothering me right now thinking about it. Look, I'm tripping up over my words already. Oh, the stress of it. Yeah, I was thinking something like, yeah, probably that big one that we just had. It'd have been nice to have had this in here. But I can't really justify it. We could put a little bit of a canal here, I guess. But then where'd you do it then? You bring a canal through here? You know what we could do with a bridge over it? Or maybe here. Put a canal right through. The bridge over it so the people can get there. Ooh, we'll think about that, because I don't like the idea of Martha having to come in via a trader. She should be able to come in on her own ship and not kind of have to suffer such squalor. I mean, that's my opinion. But I'm sure she'll point that out at some point if we don't deal with it. So we'll give her like some little sailing boats. Go out in. Look. One of them in the corner. I do like that one. There. Right, what do we need, Mr. Rambler? What do we need in here? Oh, Mr. Vapor, you need the lower stay dry corner pieces. I'm glad we taught him something. To be honest, I don't think anyone will actually walk down here. Because when you think about it, there's no reason for them to do it. Unless we put a building that is suitable, maybe on the end here. It could be, there's all kinds of buildings that are in here that might work. Not necessarily that one. Could even do fishing. I don't know. But there's possibilities. Even like a little, something like that. It looks like a little shed. And it kind of fits. So we could always do that. What have we got here? Oh, it's the ones I ordered. Pause the game. Because we're actually out of time. We're actually gone past our 30-minute limit. But that's not good. We're not behaving. I don't want to buy anything now, and we can't really afford it too much. But I am going to leave this episode here. We still got to kind of work on Martha's house. Oh, ready? Let me do that while I'm still talking. Olives. I think you get more for kernels and stuff like that. That's what the little pluses are, I'm guessing. Could be wrong. Veg oil. Oh, that makes veg oil. I mean, that doesn't actually make... Oh. That's actually caught me out a little bit. Rubber, vegetable oil, seed oil. So we have to... We're going to need two of these. So we need one that turns olive into vegetable oil. And then another one that turns vegetable oil into lamp oil. Wow, okay, that's a bit of a challenge. So we definitely need another one of those. Anyway, as I was saying, I am going to leave the episode. And we'll do another one because I feel we need to do a little bit more on Martha's house. Or summer retreat, or whatever we're going to call it, because I don't want to get into trouble. As usual, please do check out the other two guys' channels. But yeah, I'm sure the other guys would appreciate you checking out some of their other games as well. I know Noble is currently doing a lot of renovation work, so he is literally just doing Banished. But he has done other series as well, which are quite fun to watch. And I know Night Ghost, as I've mentioned before, does kind of play a myriad of games. So definitely go and watch the pair of them. Not necessarily just this co-op series, because you're in for a treat either way. Anyway, on that note, until next time. As always, take care.